Come on, rapist. Out of there. There you go, girl. You get the egg. It's enough, you rapist. Hey, Susanna, thanks for dropping in. Hope your pigs are doing well. Hey, Bird, you know where there's a pitchfork that's not broken? We have to find a pitchfork that's not broken. The handle on that pitchfork is no good. Hey, friends in code. Thanks for dropping in. Number 2 on the community board. Oh, a cat. I just got hit by a cat. hoe and a shovel. I don't see a pitchfork. Blind straight, I still have more crap than you. There's the shovels, the scraper. Oh, there's a pitchfork. This one's got a good old wooden handle on it. Here's some new signs we got to sell eggs with tomorrow. I don't know if these guys are going to coop up tonight since we moved them. They're no longer in that coop. Now they're over here with these guys. They blind what's happening. We check the community board. We got friends in code number 1, blind straight 2, and Susanna 3. Right on. Yeah, we moved the Comet and the 2 hens over here. if animal crap bothers you, you don't want to be a farmer, man. Hey, Sunfish, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, Lee Sung TV, good to see ya. Sun's gone. Damn. Yeah, that drink your beans bitch goes back to QT. All right, let's see. Let's check the leaderboard. We got Lee Sung in 1, Sunfish in 2, Blind in 3, Friends in Code 4, Susanna 5. I can get you some raccoon dicks, Sunfish. I got them. Right, Friends in Code? You dropped on the community board. You dropped on the grift machine. I haven't even figured that shit out, to tell you the truth. I don't know what the purpose of it is. Can y'all keep up with the comments? Yeah, pretty much. Now that I'm standing here. I was over there shoveling shit earlier. I was using this one pitchfork that has really nice tines, but the handle's broke. So when you go to lift it up, it does this. This part bends. So I got another pitchfork that has a really good wooden handle. What I didn't notice is that this part's bent. So when you go to use the pitchfork, it looks like this. So it's going to take me just a little bit longer to accomplish this. Buy a new one? No, Blind. Those things are way too expensive. Put a new handle on that one. Truthfully, Sunfish, I've never replaced a fiberglass handle before. Is it the same way you do a wooden one? Grind the rivets off, buy a new handle, put new rivets in. Just drill it out. I'm not going to drill the rivet out. That's too much work, Blind. I'll take the grinder and just grind the rivets off. I've never replaced a fiberglass handle before. I'd replace it with a wood handle, but that's just me. Yeah, I would use, if I could do that, I would, yep, and just put linseed oil on it. Yeah, I don't like this fiberglass crap, man, to be honest with you. Hey, Gray Dude, thanks for dropping in. This one, it's bent, so I'll have to take the torch, heat it up, and try to bend it back. I didn't notice that, so. But I need to clean this shit staying up before I put the chickens out here, the young chickens. So now I got to repair the tools to do it. All right, everybody's cooping up except for these new ones. You guys got to go in the other house. Am I going to have to put you in there? I put that in all my axe, hatchets, shovels, and pitchforks. Yeah, I use linseed oil too, Sunfish. I didn't know if this new fiberglass crap, if it worked the same way as the old wooden stuff as far as putting it together, but I haven't even looked at it. But it sounds like it's the same crap. I don't think these other chickens know how to go in the house. Don't wig out. Come in there. You too, buddy. Come here. There you go. Now maybe they'll figure it out. All right, the other guy's cooped up. We can go put them away. Oh, I missed a bunch of chats. Sunfish for fish. Thanks, Sunfish. That cock says heck no. Take a look at this pitchfork real quick. Yeah, it's got a rivet just like the old wooden handles. Perfect. I'm gonna put a wooden handle on it. One more week and the turkeys will hatch. Awesome, Sunfish. I got nothing hatching soon. I do have chicken eggs in another incubator. Come on, I showed you how to get in the new coop, buddy. You're not going back to the old coop. He wants to go back to the old coop for some reason. There's a couple chickens behind the coop tonight, and I don't know why. Maybe I should go look. I got an endoscope sunfish. I'm going to try to rig it to the incubator and see if I can actually film something hatching. I don't know why it won't work on my phone. It says I have that stupid OVC, OTG, whatever the crap that is. I have both of them. And the endoscope's supposed to work, so I think maybe my charging port on here is messed up. I got it to work on an old Moto, but it does not like my Samsung for some reason. The buckwheat and stuff's starting to come up. Hey, PDF. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. The buckwheat's starting to sprout. We're going to go over to that crate. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. Welcome in, Jack Off Jack. Thanks for dropping by. There's that weird chicken. Bugs are out here in forces. Right now, we don't have any PDF. Those chickens crated up in there. I guess they can stay in there for the night. No raccoons can get to them, so if they want to stay in there, I guess they can. You got ate up by the bugs? Damn, PDF. Jack Up Jack says, I got fleas, crazy. Dude, get some vinegar, drop a couple cinnamon sticks in it. The odor that comes off it, that'll get rid of that shit. I don't know why it works, it just does. Skeeters and yellow flies, it works on that too, PDF. Like 2 cups of vinegar. Well, not 2 cups, more like a cup and a half of vinegar in a pop bottle. Throw in 2 whole cinnamon sticks or 3. The odor coming out of that will get rid of that shit. I don't know why it attacks bugs, but it does. Oh, you were in the woods? Yeah, it ain't gonna help you there. I have yet to find anything that repels bugs good in the woods. Especially if you're trying to hunt at the same time. You just got home? Fire. Right, Jack? Except you can't really have a fire while you're hunting. About the only thing I found that works are those stupid nets. I can't believe the Brahma's cooped up already. The Brahma's cooped up and these guys don't wanna. Border Farmer says if I wanted to hunt, I would hunt my yard. Everything out there in the woods comes through my yard. Perfect, PDF. That's how it's been for me with raccoons lately. You don't have to leave the house. Damn things are everywhere. They're in the chicken coop, they're in the damn garage, they're trying to get in the house. They're back here trying to get these chickens. I mean, insanity. I put up a short of a raccoon crawling into a sewer. Damn, PDF, I missed that one. No, chicken, you're not going back in here. Man, I got a text. Somebody said that Lane Myers took a plea deal. Can anybody confirm that? PDF says YouTube will let you put music on your shorts. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, PDF. I'm an idiot when it comes to editing. I haven't played with any editing software in, God, probably 8 years now, maybe 10. I put you guys in this coop already once. When you upload a short to YouTube, it will give you the option to play music, and then you can pick a song. Yeah, but can you pick your own tunes, PDF? Can you use music you already have? I got the Rolling Stones song, Give Me Shelter, on the raccoon crawling into the sewer in Gainesville. Can you drop your own tunes on it though? That's what I'm wondering. Or do you got to pick stuff they already have? Because I got some awesome stuff from Friends in Code. I just can't apply it the way I want to. They give you a lot of options to pick from. You can find almost anything there. All right. Yeah, I kind of want to use stuff I already have. I have a really good clip for this song that Friends in Code made. Come on, you guys. Go on up there, buddy. I showed you how to get up there once. Now go up there. Jack off. Jack says, I heard if you swing the chickens around by the neck, they show up for supper. That's right, Jack. They do. The only problem is you gotta pluck those damn things, and man, that's a chore when you're old. It's fun when you're young and a chore when you're old. PDF says it can only be 59 seconds, I think, of music. Oh, damn. But they monetize it, was the funny part. Sweet, PDF. Man, it seems like the only thing on YouTube right now is the damn LA riots. It seems like everybody and their brother's covering that. Alright, let's try to put these guys in again. One more time. Come on, girl, you're the last one. There you go, everybody's in. Play nice. Oh. Old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. Alright, you put them away. We get kicked off of public sidewalks for holding our phone sideways, and look what these people are getting away with. Jack says they protested Elon. Hey, Bouncer, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Just lurking and leaving a like. That's cool, Bouncer. We finally hit dusk here. PDF says most of them people in them riots never paid taxes in their life. My bet. Yeah, I don't know. ICE is totally unconstitutional in my opinion. There's a lot of paid provocateurs there though. Just like the provocateurs that were when Leroy Truth went to go cover the Brian Stack stuff. That guy with the air horn drove me crazy. Bouncer says, airplane ride free, drop off, no parachute. I don't really understand the whole ICE deal and the protests and all that. To me, it's one big distraction. It's just something to distract us from Epstein and Epstein's list and all that crap. Bouncer says they are all meaningless to mankind. Yeah, I see that as one big distraction. You know, they can't let, oh, there went the yard light. They can't have another deal like Epstein. So, what better way to distract us? than with the LA stuff, ICE and the illegals. That way all the people, you know, we're not gonna see any of that with the P. Diddy crap now. It's all gonna slide through the cracks. Who was on the P. Diddy lists and all that. Jackoff Jack says that YouTuber that cuts people's yards is going to show up. PDS says they're trying to get protests in every state on the 14th. Bouncer says the oath breakers in the military and law enforcement all need to be tried for treason in tribunals. They are not doing what they took an oath to do. Yeah, I mean, military on our own soil, that's like unprecedented bullshit, man. Well, I guess we have the question answered. If it comes to civil war, will the military stand with us or against us? I think that's pretty obvious now. The supreme leader, they will follow till the ends of the earth. Hey Leslie, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Doing nightly farm chores yourself? I hear ya. I just cooped up the chickens. The sheep need to get better organized. Right now they are weak. Exactly, Bouncer. And Illinois sucks because you have to have a firearms owner's identification card to possess a weapon, which is totally unconstitutional. Jackoff Jack says, what about Arkansas 9th, 1957? The Guard showed up there. Yeah, but the Guard really isn't the military. And the federal government's not supposed to have any control over that. The National Guard's actually supposed to be the state guard. From everything I've known. PDF says the number is trying to keep the majority of the people safe. That majority is the taxpayers. I'm not in it. Jackoff Jack says we are the state guard. PDF says they don't care about us old people. They only worry about the young people that might make them some money in the future. They don't like us old people because we'll pick up a gun and use it. Bouncer says the numbers are not in the military or law enforcement's favor, but the sheep aren't smart enough to get organized. Yeah, I know, Bouncer. And they're too busy fighting each other. I mean, it's pretty obvious from the amount of channels you see turn into hate channels and just grow like crazy. I mean, grab somebody's content, ride their ass, bash on them, whether it's true or not, doesn't matter, just bash on them, and pretty soon you'll have 3,000 or 4,000 followers. And it seems to be more the norm now than it ever was. It's crazy. I don't know, I don't think I could deal with a channel of just putting out straight negativity all the time. Porter Farmer says, I think the Portland, Oregon riots, they waited 11 days before they called in the National Guard. Trump waited, what, 2 days? Bouncer says, unlawful commands, unlawful directives, nothing to pay attention to. Blind says, I hate haters. Jack says, right, I could be a Discord right now. No, but I'm here. Yeah, I never got into Discord. I was never attracted to a platform that was built for gaming and kids. Just not something I ever got into. Seems everyone I hear from Discord that it's nothing but hate and malice down there, over there, whatever you want to refer to it as. PDF says, they threw me to the wolves, so now I'm out here in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the pack. Blind says, martial law is coming soon. Well, Blind, I know my offspring will survive. I've taught them all survival skills. They all know how to gather, collect, and eat their own food and process it. So they all know how to use arms and everything else. So I think they're set. I think I've done my job there. Jack says, how's those dogs, PDF? Bouncer says, any rules that directly contradict the United States Constitution that are enforced as law are null and void. To enforce them as law is treason against America. Blind says, did you guys see 8 states made it law for people to register their ammunition? Illinois is one. Damn. Yeah, you gonna comply with that, Blind? PDF says, now the AI channels are taking over. Yeah, there's so many people using AI too. I mean, it's creepy. It's creepy. Now instead of being the old men yelling about, get off my grass, we're going to be the old men yelling about, knock that fucking AI shit off. Blind says, yeah, Road, the law is on Prisker's desk as we speak. I don't know about you, Blind, but I'm not reporting. I'm not registering ammunition. Well, the one thing we did win in that Supreme Court decision, Blind, was that we no longer have to pay to every 5 years the $15 to get our FOID cards. We only have to pay once. It's good for life. Bouncer says, what ammo? No guns, no ammo. Exactly, Bouncer. Jack says, I wonder how many rabbits are in the yard. Blind says, no, I'm not complying with anything. PDF says, air power. Those things that they made out of surgical tubing, I think it's called. The crap they used to put on wrist rockets. They've got some guns made out of that they whip some shit really quick, man. They're cheap as can be. I mean, talk about lethal. Lead fishing sinker could do some damage. John Hobbs says, hi, don't tell me the government anything. They'll just use it against you later. Jack says, old happens. Blind says, I never complied to wearing a mask during COVID. Yeah, I didn't either, Blind. And I didn't take their little jab either. None of us did. Blind says, fuck the government and every single minion they got. Bouncer says, I have nothing to lose. PDF says I never wore a mask. I'm with you, Bouncer. They want my shit, they gotta come and take it. PDF says no shot. Yeah, I didn't get a jab either. None of us did. Checkoff Jack says, I got slaved, worked in a hospital. Yeah, did you see that, Checkoff Jack? The people that lost their jobs because of it have successfully sued. One group of them has sued for that and won, so it should set a precedent. John Hobbs says, no shot here either. One of the reasons I retired when I did because they were going to try to force me into doing it. I hear you, John. Bouncer says the new shot is literally a death shot, according to the name. I mean, that whole situation was funky. Because we were warned by China not to use respirators, that it was killing people. And what do? We start hooking people up to respirators and blowing them up. I mean, that was kind of insane in my opinion. Why would you want to treat somebody that you've already heard doesn't work? Or you just don't trust them that much that you think they're lying? I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's just like the new drug out. 25 times more potent than fentanyl. At a third the cost. Gotta love technology. Blind says, I don't take shots, period. Only shot I take blind is antibiotic. If I gotta get hit with an antibiotic, I will. John says, no shot here either. One of the reasons... Oh, I read that already. Sorry. Most of the... Bouncer says, most of the people we knew that were brainwashed by the media got the jab and are no longer around. That's very true, Bouncer. Blind says, fuck it, I'll just die. Checkoff Jack says, they tried to put the whole world in a hospital institution under doctors' orders and Fauci. Jack says, I got one jab, no more. I wonder if there's a way to purge that from your system. Blind says, yeah, Bouncer, at least 17 people I knew have died. And all of them took the shot. Bouncer says, no jab and no flu ever. Sweet. I have a pretty good immune system. Blind says, several more now have some type of cancer. John Hobbs says, I had COVID. It was pretty nasty. I got finished off in an industrial accident. That's what messed me up. Other than that, I'm decently healthy. I was. Checkoff Jack says, I use antibiotic too. Blind says, my mom took all of them. Now she has lung cancer. Damn, Blind. I know quite a few people have done that carnivore diet, Blind, and it's worked for them. They've had good results. You might want to look into it. There's so many holistic cures out there. It's unbelievable. Jack says, is that okra? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jack. Bouncer says, okay, it's time to feed the Sasquatch before they raise hell in the area again. All right, Bouncer, thanks for dropping by. I'm about out of here myself. John Hobbs says Rick Simpson oil. Yeah, there's Rick Simpson oil, there's zeolite, there's ivermectin, there's black seed oil, turmeric, iodine. The list of stuff is just intense. All depends on, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're going after. But if you go to YouTube and you check out Dr. Ken Berry and his carnivore diet, that seems to work for almost everything. And they dispel the myths too, like this lady said she was allergic to iodine, which if she was, she would be dead. Because without iodine, your body can't reproduce cells. So, it doesn't make any sense. And he calls her out and tells her it's impossible. But her family physician told her that she was allergic to iodine. She believed it. I don't know. The doctors nowadays are strange. They have a pill for everything, and they have pills to give you that you didn't even know you needed. Jack says, government iodine? No, you make your own. You make your own iodine. Or you can get it online from Amazon too. They have it. But I read a really good book called The Iodine Crisis that goes into detail about iodine in the human body. And it's pretty interesting. You know how they always used to say iodized salt, Morton salt was iodized? Well, you would have to have like 50 pounds of that salt you'd have to eat to get your requirement of iodine for your body. But iodine's in a lot of foods too. Just nobody talks about it. With all the crap they feed us at the store, you pretty much have to supplement. If you don't, that's where you run into trouble. And then you have to, like zeolite's really good for cleaning out all the crap that you've eaten from the stores, all the preservatives, the FDA. Oh, I can't, now I just had a brain melt. But the red and the green dyes, all that crap, the stuff we don't put in our cereals.